Watching that trailer, I gotta tell you, man, I was like really enthused when I was watching it. It's maybe because, I don't know, of the medications I took earlier, or if it's because of the fact that the trailer actually does look bomb. Like, I was watching the trailer going, holy crap, this looks like a big, like, step up. If the trailer is portraying the film properly, this looks like a step up from the last Ninja Turtles.
The optimist in me is thinking to myself, it looks as though they actually made a movie in the spirit. They actually embraced the spirit of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the cartoons and the old movies and stuff, and just decided to take all their resources and honor that spirit. It looks like it might have a soul.
Exactly.
You know, it could easily not have a soul, like, you know, because it's still.
I felt like they were really going for like a darker Ninja Turtles, which I haven't read the comics of it. I've seen the cartoons and the previous live action movies, and TMNT, which I thought was alright. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was pretty good.
Like the first Ninja Turtles movie, kind of has like half a soul. Because like the Ninja Turtles are really good. Because like their chemistry actually kind of was surprising and nice. And
which Ninja Turtles are you talking about?
The last one, the first remake.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one from the 90s.
No. The one that Joe Liebesman did. Like, being that this is a sequel to that movie, that movie felt kind of like it had half of a soul because it got the Ninja Turtles right, and that was cool. Like, it's a good thing to get right. But it got a lot of other stuff, like, wrong or creepy or, like, choppy and stuff.
Yeah.
It only felt like Michael Bay movies have this thing where they have kind of a bro-y, like, this is cool and well made, but kind of soulless, you know? And this movie looks as though it's actually having fun and, like, you know, like you said, there's like a good message in there about keeping the team together, which is a little more nuanced than just like, you know, absolute power. Does any of this make sense?
Okay, great observations.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Gotta point out the good first. They say point out 3 good things. And I felt that you spoke more confidently than usual. And I feel that, yeah, just naturally your confidence is there. However, I noticed most of the time you were looking at me and not the camera.
Me and not the camera.
That's a real bothersome thing for me sometimes. This is so funny to me. One thing I absolutely love from this trailer, for sure, I fucking love the fact that we got like a real Shredder going on. You know, it's not like, what the fuck? I noticed an improvement of quality in the visuals alone. I think the cinematography looks a lot better.
Well, it just looks like
it's such an ass. No, I can't share it. I mean, I was thinking the word. I was gonna say he's a good DP. Then I was like, don't make a double penetration joke. But
why is that?
I guess
like
I now am by saying.
Is Ryan fighting his way back into your body through a channel in time?
Yeah, you know, I make sex jokes sometimes.
The back of your head gonna rip open. There'll just be like TV snow inside, like a David Lynch movie or a David Cronenberg movie.
The visuals do look better. Mm-hmm. They look sharper. They don't. It doesn't look as dark, you know. Like I felt like the first one. I know, like and in a lot of ways, it's also meant for kids. However, I'm like, it's still kind of a visually dark-looking movie.
Well, because, like, the violent stuff, especially the stuff with Shredder, it has an intensity, and it feels really personal, and, like...
Yeah.
Like, they bother to make that gritty and make it look like it really hurts.
This one doesn't feel, like, sinister-looking to me.
Yeah, it's like the first one felt like it could be fun, but it also looks sinister. Like,
yeah, that was a problem with the darkness tone.
It's like a toy chest in an alleyway where you're just like, that could be cool, but look.
Because I feel like the look doesn't make it go, oh, it's not dark at all. Like, the film certainly still has this cool dark imagery, but
this one looks like it's embracing the spirit and embracing, you know, being a cartoon.
Yeah,
but just
exactly.
Like with big blockbuster scale tools to make it, you know?
Yeah, it's embracing what it actually is. You know, that's kind of why I do feel like a Fast and Furious vibe, because it was like, you guys took each other way too seriously at first. And this time around, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Well, and it seems like, you know, because to make us take these movies more seriously in the recent time, they've made them all really dark and self-serious, and they're finally realizing, like, oh, maybe people just kind of want to have a good time if that's in the spirit.
Because I know they changed directors, so I'm sure, like, this guy had a
this could
vision,
have a soul, you know? Like this one could take that spirit and just go, you know what? We can make this big and crazy and also fun, and everyone would be happy. This could easily go wrong. Like, still, like, I'm not like fully embracing it, but it does look
I
like
think,
what we would want. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, you brought in some of the more whimsical villains too, like Bebop and Rocksteady are in there, which are like
Bebop and Rocksteady, man.
And when people saw the first one, I kind of got the sense that people were like, "How are they going to fit them into this universe?" And
but it looks like it. That's what I mean. Like there is a certain different visual layout that allows for this tone and energy.
Yeah.
As if the visual layout looked exactly like the first, like even Splinter. I was looking at Splinter for the brief moments we got of him, and I was like, Splinter doesn't look as creepy, you know?
Well, yeah, it's like they're embracing the magic. Like, they're embracing the magic that this can have to it, you know, and being gritty when they fight.
Exactly. In the beginning parts of the trailer, we see how, like, you know, the destruction and all that, how that's gonna look. And it totally looks like out of a Michael Bay flick or out of any summer blockbuster flick with, you know, New York being destroyed and stuff. That wasn't what I walked away from with this trailer, was they were trying to show all that. Yeah. It's mainly like, it's fun, it's stylized. I think visuals of like even the Turtles, I think, look better.
Well, they brought in Bebop and Rocksteady. Like, they've refined the way their universe works so that those characters...
Bebop and Rocksteady, dude, it's Bulk and Skull.
Yes.
Idiot.
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 Idiot. Idiot.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Stop, what are you doing?
I don't know.
How are you doing that?
I don't know. That's my power. I can make you feel like an idiot.
I remember watching the cartoons and really loving them. And I really feel like they're capturing the personality of them well. Like, who are the voices of them?
I don't remember.
IMDb. Bebop, Gary Anthony Williams. Dude, I'm a huge Gary Anthony Williams fan. He's my favorite.
I mean, he's funny.
He's done a lot of shit, though. Hey, Ally Meng plays a model. Sweet.
That's exciting.
And Stephen Fairley. Oh, Farley? Fairley? Oh, dude, yeah.
He's a wrestler.
He is, I'm a huge wrestling fan, like Tyrone Magnus. If you guys are Magnusites, I guarantee you I will not disappoint you with my awesome, you know, knowledge of the WWE.
He is really telling you
I'm
the truth.
so into that stuff.
Very much about it.
Stefan Amell, that's how I call him. Well, my father's name was Stefan, and the PH, so he might even say Steven to make it easier on everyone. But Stefan is the proper name to pronounce the name when there's a PH there. Just so you all know. But I haven't seen all of Arrow. I've only seen a little bit of the first season. There's a lot of shows I got to get through. Okay, I'm sorry. I've seen a little bit of the first season, and the number one thing I think of is, you know, Stefan Amell. Like, he is awesome. He's great freaking lead. Like, I'm totally on board when he is on screen. I love the guy.
You are so enthusiastic about Stephen Amell.
Well, you haven't seen Arrow, man.
This sounds like you've laid awake nights thinking about how great he is.
Arrow is not a comedy, but the guy can do humor very well. And that's a perfect actor that you would need to be Casey. I mean, one thing that I'm kind of a little thrown off by is you know, I always imagine Casey to be a little bit grittier looking and stuff. Oh, Stephen Amell, and then he
looks like a superhero.
He still looks like Oliver Queen.
I don't know. I mean, you know, that could be cool. I don't.
You haven't seen his work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shut your pie hole before I make you poop out of the penis of your hole. That would be cut.
That will be cut from the video.
I think it's really going to happen. I like that they changed up directors. Who's the guy who directed this? Dave Green. Oh, huge fan of Dave Green's films. Seen them all. Earth to Echo.
I don't know much about Earth to Echo, but it does seem like it was a more broadly family accessible film, I think. If they're thinking in that direction, cool. That almost seems like it would be a nice thing to do with the Ninja Turtles.
I'm nodding and listening. There was this one shot in the trailer, I'm pulling it up right now. I mean, it could be Craig, it's definitely not the front of him, but it certainly, I would guess that is him.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's hard to, it's intentionally
what
hard
we need
to
do is take a screenshot of this, send it to collider.com, and we gotta get comic boxes going on.
We gotta get NASA on this, man.
Crane.
This could be the one they make another The Martian about. Comedy of the year. When we saw the first one, everyone was like, I don't know, can they really bring those 3 characters into this? And this movie goes, yeah, we'll make some adjustments and make that happen. And what that makes me wonder is just, what's the stuff from the last movie gonna figure into this? Because we saw like Will Arnett and April O'Neil and Shredder for like a second, and they really played up the new stuff. So I don't know how they're gonna figure in, and that's what I'm wondering, if that'll, grow with it as well or not. It's a good point. Shut up.
Yeah, I got the point. I wonder if they did.
Oh, okay.
Everything looks solid about it to me. Like the turtles look cool and fun again. I like that they have their van. Like it's the turtle van. Like it's back, baby. We're there to go. Vegas, baby. You know what I'm talking about, honey?
They're quote finally giving the fans what they want. Like
yeah.
And that could be really cool if they nail it.
Why are you like so passionate about like the first one not being so great?
No, it's not that because
they're like finally giving the fans what they want.
Well, no, like because
some fans were okay with it. You can't just
a lot more people weren't than they were. Like
BVS is one of the best films I've ever seen in my entire life.
That is not the case. It's
Dark
just
Knight
not
Rises
the
is the best one out of the trilogy. That's what I say.
Also not the case, but not without its certain
charm. That's what everyone
charms.
says. That's what everyone feels and thinks. Megan Fox, she looks, still hot, and that's good, because that's what I really care to see when I watch Megan Fox, okay? Some people might be like, douche move. I'm like, who the fuck is now going into a film going, let's see if Megan Fox nails it this time?
Well, no,
although, hey, I'm not done, you jackass.
Okay,
Mr. Interrupter. I've seen Megan Fox in certain roles where I'm like, she's okay, she's fine.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, what I really care about is, are we gonna see some sexy shots of Megan Fox? Like if she's in there.
Yeah, but also.
Nah, I kind of want to see. I don't know what I'm talking about. I actually want to see her do a good job. Like,
well, yeah,
I think she's capable. Like, I believe anyone is capable if they're confident enough to be in front of the camera like that. If they just, like find a way to be more authentic in some way, whatever process. I totally feel like Megan Fox can do it.
Well, yeah.
This is a video supporting Megan Fox.
In the first movie, it's a weird character the way they draw her, but like Megan Fox is taking this bullshit seriously. Like she's really putting in the work. And so this one, it looks like they could make her like more fun or more like
Well, in the first, yeah, you go. Go.
Because. I timed it. I was waiting for that too.
Most importantly, the number one thing I was hoping for, Tyler Perry looks like he is doing a cartoony, fun role. I just want this one to be a fun, awesome action adventure flick. It's not too much to ask for.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I hope they get that right.
Yeah.
But if they don't, I'm telling you, like if they don't get it right, I would be upset a little bit.
I know, but it's produced from like the best director of all time, Michael Bay. Everyone can agree on that too, right? I felt like they had a fun script, and then they were like, we gotta darken this because everything's dark now. So I feel like they're gonna find a better tonal match in this.
Maybe they learned from Fast and the Furious, and that's a smart idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Acknowledge what you are and just own yourself and be genuine and have fun.
Or they acknowledge what Zack Snyder did. Which is, and what Michael Bay does. You hear the complaints, and you go, no. If I show you more of it, you will understand it. If you're new to this channel, fuck it, subscribe.
Are you okay?
John has reasons to jetty and Dank ass Stubs.
It's way too late for this.
Why are you judging everything?
I'm sorry.
And you can follow us on social networks, and I pray that Robert De Niro maintains a healthy life and continues to, attract many a black woman into his life. He likes black women. It's a fact. It's not a joke. It's a fact.
Is it a real fact?
It's a real fact. If you know anything about Robert De Niro's personal life, he likes black women. Serious.